Hello, art students. We are on today 4 of Art Magic. Now, day 4 with Art Magic is always very important because we've kind of been going through a structure. So, like day 1, Miss Russ always teaches you, or day 5, or like the starting day, there's a new skill that we learn. So, we've been working on the fact that our drawings can look more realistic if we add what? Details. Okay, so we've been working on details. So day 1, Miss Rush she draws with you, and she goes slow, and she points out the lines on the board. Day 2, Miss Russ points out some of the lines on the board, and then she might hone in on the details. Day 3, Miss Russ doesn't draw lines on top of the board, and she does a lot less drawing here. And then day 4, I'm not supposed to do any drawing for you because it's your job to see how well you can take that skill and test it out all on your own. Okay? So don't be scared. This is our first time through, so Miss Russ is going to do a little bit more help than normal. All right. Who's our artist? Well, our artist is a current practicing artist. Miss Russ is hoping she's saying her name correctly, which is Crystal Liui. This piece, Miss Russ will move out of the way, is called Trying to Get There, Hold Still. Now, Miss Russ is not going to tell you what she thinks this piece is about or what she thinks she sees, because the fascination of art is that you as a viewer get to decide what you see and what you think the art is about. And then that gets to be your interpretation. And that's like the beauty of it, is that there isn't a wrong or right answer, right? The viewer gets to decide what it makes them feel and think. This is also paint. However, she collaged these pieces. So she cut this stuff out and then glued it down on there. Our artist is from Canada, so not very far from the US. If you think about going up, it sits up from the US. So here's the US, here's Canada. But she's of Chinese descent, and China is located right there. Here's our artist. Well, why does that matter? Well, it's because sometimes where an artist is from or where their family is from can really influence the art that they make. So next week we're going to look at some pieces from China that some people think influences this artist's work. Okay, so let's get you closer. I'm going to move out of the way. Okay, you are writing down, and it's day 4. Now you're probably down here, but Miss Rose is going to go up here so you can see a little bit better. And then you're trying to decide, does this square look the same as this? Nope. She's got this one as a full square, so we're going to have to take some of this and decide that I don't need that. Cross that out. Okay, now I'm going to pick out a line that matters to me. Whatever line that you see. I happen to see this circle here. So then I go to my paper and I take my best guess at it and I put that down. Okay? And then I'm going to pick out the next line that I see. And then if it isn't exactly the way that I want, I just do a little correcting. Now what I am not going to do is I'm not going to go oh, there's some detail stuff there, and just do this. Instead, I want to treat it like a mouse. And I really want to take the time and be oh, well, that space right there is white, and then there's a black dot there, and then there's a white one here, and then this has some darker bits here. And this is where I really want to show that I have learned to slow my brain down like a mouse. So I'm going to let you kind of look at the time, and we want to draw this whole picture this time. We want to draw everything that we see. Okay, so we don't want to make up how many racks are here. We want to take the time to, oh, Miss Russ shouldn't have called those racks. I don't know that those are racks. That's just what Miss Russ's brain sees. What does your brain see? But we're going to take the time to draw them the shape that we see them, because the more details we draw, the more realistic our art gets. So you'll want to hit pause and give yourself time to draw this whole picture. Do we worry about erasing? No. Do we worry about it being perfect? No. Do we take the time to draw all the details we possibly can? Yes. Happy art making. Bye.